Hello, I had the topic of conflict management and how we adapted to that in our group dynamics class. In the diagram in the slide above, it's going to show some of the techniques that we could and did implement within our research and time together with PowerPoint presentations and other group work. Some of those are win-win situations, developing options for each of your teammates and workers that were working together. Also coming up with creative responses, kind of, leaning those towards trying to think of ways to word things differently so it comes out better or, comes out less aggressive. They also do ask that you use empathy in one of those suggestions in that diagram as well. And managing your emotions is going to be another one. Managing those emotions is going to help the situation remain calm and not escalate it any quicker than it possibly could be. Another one that the diagram does suggest is a third-party mediator. We did not have to use this one, but I'm sure if we did have to, that would have been a great option to use. Using someone as a third party to come in and witness and see different things is going to be probably the best option in some cases when people simply aren't seeing eye to eye. You also have to have a willingness to resolve the problem. Resolving the problem is going to be crucial in this conflict management, especially in our group dynamics class, but the willingness to resolve it is definitely a perk and a good idea to have in your brain while you're going through these. But what we encountered, some of the examples of conflict management that happened in this specific group dynamics class, most of the time happened when picking topics. And what we used was compromise and the willingness to resolve the problem. Picking topics, we also may kind of use the win-win scenario as well, using that win-win kind of time where they had different sections, or we had different sections that we wanted to both do. So what did we do? Separating it, dividing and conquering, basically deciding, okay, we both want this section and to report on it, so let's split it up and do it that way. That is one of the main things that we did do, as well as having the willingness to resolve the problem was a great thing to have. And then this slide that we are on now is the workplace. How do you bring conflict management into the workplace? You would be using the same techniques, and in addition, not arguing or placing blame. This is going to look poorly upon you to your employer, your boss, or anyone that's coming in contact with you. So if you have conflict management skills, and you're in a situation where there is conflict, you're going to want to dissolve that using the above diagram, as well as using them staying calm. Keeping a level head in those situations is going to make you look the best to the employer. And before the conversation starts, you want to think, what do I want to get out of this? Come up with different situations of what exactly you need to. And if it's not worth it, go to the next one. Choose your battles. Is this even something that you want to fight for? If it's something that, you're not too passionate about it, you don't care, you're okay with doing this part of the project instead of another. There's no reason to pick every battle and fight it. What you're going to want to do is pick those and choose the ones that you are most passionate about and something that you really believe in. Otherwise, it really isn't worth the time to fight it out in the conflict, especially in the interest of the employer and what they want to see. But that is conflict management, both in the workplace and in our group dynamics class. Thank you.